sana magagalit sa akin. Hindi ko na kasi alam ang gagawin ko eh. Ayos sana kitang nakita. Pero wala naman akong magawa.
Evening guys, sorry about that. Oh jare gedoente van nonsens en wat ook al met my internet. So ons is nou live. xTc teen SvG It's a biggie, as we always know in the community. We're with Vol over here. It's just rotated under. Got lockers as our first map, so it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams come up. Get each other. Vol gets a good kill on Krugels there. Two of the top teams out of both of these clans. I'll show what they're worth here in the Telkom Digital Gaming League. Sorry, no, it's just Digital Gaming League now, sorry. Slung. He's got himself around the bomb here. He's going to wait on the spawn. He's going to rotate now. Quite a few guys from SvG rotating around from staircase. Gonna pop some smoke, but he's going to go down. SvG on your blue US side, guys. xTc on your Russian red side. So SvG are attacking from right to left here. And xTc vice versa. As Fear moves forward, he does get taken out. Vol is rotated around with the bomb. He's going to go for a res here on Fear. Fear's going to go down again. Vol's trying to wait it out. He's going to get caught out here. Does he survive? No. He tried the quick peek. And Cruz is going to pick up the bomb and rotate forward. SvG just got one man, Scooby. Got two men now. They've just rotated behind the xTc guys. Got no men around the actual bomb sites. Well, MCOM sites. So xTc are going to take their time moving up. Pop smoke and then a grenade as well. So Ghost Freak is going to give away the presence there in the sense of being showed up on the minimap. Grenade's going to come out. Ghost Freak firing through the smoke. It's going to rotate back around. Going for the plant. Chrono covering the back end. Tap out, gets taken out through the smoke. Panda rotates around. He's going to get caught out from behind, unfortunately. As Fear finally rotates back around from the xTc side on the map. He's going to get a spawn on himself by Vol. He waits it out again. Scooby comes out. They're going to clear out. Fear covering. Going to rotate forward. Should find a man on the bomb. Oh, sorry, on the MCOP. And he does go down. So SvG going to go for the disarm here. However, Cruels picks up Fear through the fencing. Gets another good headshot on Panda there. Gets another on Scooby. Good work with the G18 there. I think they still have a man. It's close by. That's Fear. He's going to have to wait out for the spawns. He just gets taken out. Vol trying to find cover here quickly. Does go down to the bomb exploding because xTc have just now picked up their first bomb in this matchup. Very good play there by the Legion players. SvG did show very good rotations there. Tried their best, but Cool's finding some very good positioning there in terms of just covering that MCOM plant. And they've managed to wrap that one up as xTc rotate 4 players around. SvG got 3 out on snow, going to move towards the staircase here. Panda is going to rotate even further as Jordan covers the staircase, trying to get a pickup with that M416 of his. Very accurate, this man. Doesn't get anything there though. Survives on 1 health, going to pop some meds. As his teammates rotate even further forward, and SvG have no clue. As they push quite a few numbers there. Very slow to react. Cruel's covering well again. He's going to go for the plancher, and he gets it in. So Cruz picks up one, picks up another. Actually, no, Jordan's covered him there. Cruz just got a few hits on himself now. Tap out. Finds himself by himself. As sorry guys, my packet loss did go away in the beginning of the month, and now it has returned somehow. So it's really starting to piss me off, but nonetheless, the game is still going here. Panda gets taken out by Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak's in a cover once again. He gets a tap out. He rotates back around. The res on Cruels gets one. Still survives. Cruels doing a good job there, surviving after the res, tap out. And there we go. xTc making quick work of this first half on Operation Lockers, as we all know it. Very well attuned to this map, most of us, especially through pubs and stuff. So let's see what the SvG reaction will be in the second half. Hopefully they can wake up a little bit more. xTc really bringing it there, doing a great job. So after this, we will. I'm not too sure what map it will be, but obviously you guys will find out when I found out, because I was trying to sort out the stream geduntes and all that stuff. Yeah, while they were doing the defibs and things like that. So again, like I said, it was a really sorry. I'm just trying to. There we go. So that you guys can still see it when I do minimize. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to have to see what these SvG boys can now bring out in terms of the strats and rotations. Legion looking pretty strong as usual, but SvG, you can never underrate these boys. They have shown, they've made quite a few finals already, leading up prior to this DGL. I mean, you saw it in the cup. Before this, the preseason cup, they did it in the, they got to third place in the Crucial Cup as well, which was great for them. This team has come in great leaps and bounds, and SvG as a brand have really started working hard. So we're going to have xTc on the US blue and SvG on the Russian red side, obviously rotating sides now. Let's see what the rotation is. SvG looking to push one man on the outside. I think there's still one man on the spawn though, so we're going to have to see what happens here. SvG pushing 3. Sorry, xTc pushing 3 in the end, as they do, so leaving 2 behind. Who's going to clean up Valden with a good headshot. And there you have it. So xTc have snow control, and now we're going to try and further their control on the inside as they do pick up a bomb here. Slug going to be a bomb carrier initially. As they try and clear out the center here. They have pushed the men back a little bit more. Tapout's found himself underneath. Slung just waiting out to see what the calls are. Fear still holding top tunnel. Scooby has taken a bit of partial damage there underneath there. Slung still waiting it out. Chrono is underneath here. He's prone, just checking. Seeing that laser, I'm pretty sure of it. Oof, this rocket comes up. This is it. Slung is going to finally push forward. He's going to see one to his right here. He does go down. It's good work by Panda there. Bomb's not going to be picked up yet as SvG look to clear up as many xTc plays as they can. Cools. I'm not going to realize the bomb has moved, so he's just going to sit there and watch. Does get one kill on Scooby there. I think it was Scooby. Continue to push forward. SvG get taken out as xTc does a good job of just preventing them pushing forward from the center mark of the map. Tapout still trying to figure out where Cruise is here. As Cruise rotates around, gets a good kill, gets a second. Well played there. Gets himself a multi on top here as he rotated around underneath and clears up the site for the rest of his teammates to move forward with the bomb as Chrono carries it forward. Maybe looking to go for that default A plant here. I think it might just come out. Just checking out. No, the bomb does go down, however, so Chrono did go down. Slung gets taken out. The trade did come in, I think. Jordan is going to try and keep a spawn here, but he does go down. Some good reaction times here by SvG. Clearing up the xTc boys and giving themselves a great opportunity here to carry the bomb forward. But xTc will have a good amount of time to set up a good defensive line around their Telkom sites. Panda's going to move forward. Actually, no, he's going to wait it out. So we're going to see Ghost Freak. Slung has rotated underneath. He's going to continue to do so. He does get taken out underneath here. As Panda himself has moved, so Slung now knows. Tell the rest of his boys. Fear is moving up with Panda, trying to clear it out, but he does get taken out. Good defense here by Cruise. Once again, gets the bomb, so he's going to move it back a little bit. Well, what's the reaction going to be? He's going to look to see if he can at least spot the bomb carrier. He has seen it, so at least they know where the bomb is for now. Got 2 men in the staircase, Scooby covering the top. Now this making a quick rotation forward or back towards their base area. Ghost Freak is not going to look to carry it immediately. Just going to look around, and they're going to go for the plant as the SvG boys have been cleared out. Let's see, so Vol probably going to have, yeah, the spawns are going to come out on him. Let's see how far forward he can get. try and reclaim the bomb. Panda goes for the quick res, gets a 38. Good work by Ghostfreak there. Just using the boxes quite well. Moving very quickly, gets himself some cover. Jordan moves forward, still knows there's one there, he gets one, gets a second, well played. Gets a third as well with that G18, well played by him. SvG unfortunately getting cleared out. Scooby has held. Good spawn point here. Spawns will come out. I think it might not be enough time. Yeah, as SCC did manage to clear them all up, and they did manage to keep and come ticking over. So they will get now the first map locked and loaded. Well played. So SCC there. So we're just gonna have to wait out and see what the next map is. I'm pretty sure they're getting it ready to load out now. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have it. Second map, which will be Siege. Oh, how nice. Two very nice straightforward maps that we all love and know. I was gonna say love to hate or hate to love, or whichever you want to put it. But yeah, so I think now that I have a little bit more time, guys, give you just, I mean, for the viewers that might be tuning in for the first time, I'm not too sure. So we just do a quick strat lowdown on in terms of Siege. So normally you have, I mean, some of you have played pubs as well for obliteration or squad obliteration. Sorry. Ugh. Heavy lunch, guys. It was Mother's Day today, so it still is actually as well. But anyways, if you've played squad obliteration on pubs and or in any comp, most of you guys will know this. For those who don't, hopefully there are people that don't know this, because that means there are new people tuning in and finally getting themselves a feel about what this is all about. Your US side normally has a slight advantage in terms of distance to the bomb, because the bomb will normally default spawn in this area. So the Chinese side normally, obviously, distance to the bomb is not that that great for them, but the advantage that the Chinese side will have is that they have the early advantage in terms of setting up the defensive line. So they can get intelligence a lot earlier, and there's a lot of ways that they can hide their own intelligence from the US side. But the thing is that this map's so well known by these players that if you're on the US side as SvG are, and xTc will be on the Chinese red side, yeah, these SvG guys will pretty much know how these guys are going to set up in terms of the defensive line. You'll normally find, let's just start over here, so you see the truck there, you'll normally find one man over there, maybe a second as we see the US guys come around. The Chinese guys just put slight extra pressure. That's Slung just shooting from a distance there. I think he's got the M416 out on this map. It's a little more distance in terms of engagement. Ace 23 as well for that medium range contact is also very stable over a good range. You see Scooby yet, going to try and pick off Slung there. You see xTc using that slight advantage in terms of the defensive line setup as Ghostfreak comes back around just to get a res on his teammate there. Missing a few, he gets the second. Well, sorry, he gets the one. Tries to go for the second, he gets a good headshot there. The G18 comes around the corner, survives that. Gonna switch back to the M416. Can get another pick off, because SvG was slow. Just a slow intel gathering in terms of where xTc are, but this has allowed the xTc boys to move forward as Slung tries to pick up the man who's defending here. Scooby's gonna find it hard. Yeah, he does, as Jordan moves forward. So as you see, the xTc guys have Sphere pops up the mid, so he gives over, but he does win it out against Cruz there. Trying to get a res, goes for the magnum shot, point blank, gets it on Ghostfreak. Good damage. Might have just helped him out there. Of course, 44 is a good clapper, but it's still not the best anymore. G18 is your go-to sidearm. As SvG now move forward, take clear up the xTc boys there. The xTc guys just started looking like they were getting a slight advantage in terms of the territory on the map. But SvG managed to clear them up. Jordan does clear up Fear after Fear took out Chrono. Actually, no, not Chrono. SvG are looking quite good here defending. Val's going to push back around. He's going to try and get some nades as the disarm does come out. Yeah, and XTC Slung should get the bomb on his back. There we go. His bomb is there. He's going to move it up. He's taking a bit of hits, so he's just going to pop some meds. But SvG do have a bit of time to use here to set up. XTC trying not to allow them that advantage. SvG obviously it's a map that they're hoping to win after losing that lockers. 3 MCOMs to the goal. As they try to pick off the bomb carrier from the back here, the Panda is going to get taken out. That ball left over, he's in the trenches there, but he does get taken out. Scooby, however, is around the MCOM, trying to protect this B side. He's going to pop some smoke just to cover his rotation. Cover the spawn, so he's got the small out. Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to pop it out. Don't get much there. Jordan rotating around to see if he can get some of those fruits up. Yeah. Gets assist, counts his kill. Another one on top. Most of them will be on top here. Jordan just trying to find some cover. Freak going to jump up. Gets a good kill. Scooby was lying on the floor there, and they've cleared up the B side now. They're going to go for the planche XTC. Jordan's going to rotate around. He's going to try and prevent this side push here on the water side. He's going to see one, but he does get taken out. Good reaction speeds there by Vol. Sphere is also, he's now rotated with the small. Pop that small, doesn't get any kill though with it. ACW hasn't been able to use it. XTC defending well. Panda is going to go for the reses, try and get the numbers up a lot quicker. Let's get one number up. The others gonna have to still wait for that spawner to kick in, as XTC have set up quite nicely around the B side. So there's our Panda. Trying to prevent the defense here, coming out by SvG, and they have. So they do guarantee that bomb now, so they all want him popping up. And SvG finding it a little bit tough to counter this XTC strat play here. It's very tough to get out of the spawn. He knows exactly where you're going to be showing up. Slung using that overlook quite nicely. Aerial advantage again, just preventing the defense coming out. So now you have 2 men strung out, separated around the side. He has to try and do something for his team. He doesn't even see the man on the right side of the rocks. And he's going to go down there. Cool's there covering. Cool's just going to take a few hits now, and he does go down from behind. But in the meantime, the bomb has been able to move. Scooby's going to take his time as he waits to see what the bomb carrier is going to do. Not too sure if anybody's going to spawn on him. Sees him now. Now he knows he's there. Didn't get anything going for him. So they're going to go pop some smoke because they know where he is now. Good. Pop grenade. That magnum clutch. He's not going to get it. Better off just sticking to your primary there as Cruels cleans up Panda. We do have Vol here. He has at least snuck himself a little forward here. There, just sees one around the pillar. He's exposed. He's known. They've got 3 on the water side here. Trying to push forward, trying to get something going here. They do get one fault. Doing some good job there. They're going to push the men forward. They're going to go for the defuse. Just throw the numbers in there. They've cleared up one. Slung down nose. You have to reload. No, it's got it now. Does he? No. I think they might just get it. No, they have cleared it. No, they have got the defuse. Well played there by SvG. Pushing the numbers at the right time. Slung, unfortunate with the small there. Wanted to pop it, but just knew the timing of it. Not much time to reload there. Fear trying to use the Magnum again and just losing out, of course, to the G18. Old habits die hard, eh, guys? Especially here in South Africa. Don't know why. It's the perfect example of the reaction to Battlefield 1 for some people. It's how some people just can't put away the Magnum, just can't adapt to the way things change at times. That's just my 2 cents when it comes to us moving forward as gamers in this country. We do like to stick with the same old at times. get killed there by Jordan, but the disarm will come out by the SvG player. But he did go down now, so they still keep the bomb in the area, and Jordan will be able to get the plant, get himself some plant points there. Just ball and tap out. Rotate up on this water side, trying to find some pickups. Jordan's gonna get a quick res there. Come on, Ghost Freak. Pop some nets from each other. Cover from the grenades while he's rotated around. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Clever boy. Clever boy. He might just get it in time. I think he did. He stopped it, but unfortunately again the other SvG boys on the other side of the map. Ghost Freak's gonna carry the bomb away because it was a grenade in the vicinity. SvG did manage to clean up one there. xTc. Pops it to his left side. They might have just slunk well hidden here. Got a great angle here on it, but he has been spotted out now and he does get taken out by ball. Good work there. xTc pushing numbers on the back end here just to keep spawns. As Chrono pops a grenade in there as the disarm's coming out. Disarm did happen, but he does get the multi now. Now they need to clear up the remaining. Spanner does a good job clearing up crews, and they have managed to do that as xTc now must set up defense. However, they do have a good amount of time to do so, as SvG are going to move forward. Going to see, probably going to go for that default C plant. Trying to see if we can muster here. The SvG boys did a good job there of disarming the MCOM, so I think definitely still got themselves in this game. Likely their last chance in terms of keeping themselves in this game on this map. Really got to do something about this. I'm still not too. The rotations coming around here. xTc putting pressure on, and they have cleaned them up. I'm not too sure about the Digital Gaming League rules around league games. Pretty sure there should still be extra overtime and so forth. So SvG, like I said, this is kind of the last chance, the last opportunity in terms of having a map to push. As Jordan's moved forward onto the bomb, Fear's going to rotate around, but he's going to get taken out unfortunately in the end. Rules cleans up another one, which was Fear. Miles, the last man standing. He's going to try and rotate around to the water side. He will be spotted out, I'm pretty sure. They have, yeah. So they do know he's rotated out. Formations come up. Struggling here now, SvG unfortunately. xTc trying to learn. Yeah, just getting caught out in the open there, going for the unlikely res there. They just found themselves in really tough positions here. xTc, like I said, learning from that first few plants, but they have managed to sort it out, and they will get this first off on Siege of Shanghai. Sorry guys, I mute the mic when I have to yawn, so you guys don't hear me yawn. Because like I said, it is Mother's Day today. I had a brilliant lunch with my mom. So the IDIS, for those who don't know, I'm not going to explain it, you can go Urban Dictionary that shit. The IDIS is kicking in. Ek my dik geëet ouens op curry. Lekker curry my bro. Asja. So second half, we're gonna have to see what basically, obviously the last chance that SvG really have to do something on this map, to take the map at least over time, to give themselves a chance to take it to the third. I hope you all had a good day. For those who are married, hopefully you spoiled the wives and the kids spoiled the wives with like attempts at breakfast in bed, especially the youngsters. And to those who spent their day with their moms at home, or you guys went out, had like a prize and so forth, hope you guys had a great day. I did. It was only my mom and I today, as my sister's off doing their own thing, and my dad was on his way back from a weekend of golf. So yeah, second half we'll have xTc on the US blue, so they'll have the slight advantage here getting to the bomb, but SvG will have their opportunity to set up the defensive line and kind of try and dictate how the xTc push is going to happen. Unless xTc really force it, we have to see whether they're going to just pick up the bomb and go for it, or they're going to give the SvG Chinese red team a bit of time. Yeah, so they are going to give them a bit of time. They're just going to leave the bomb where it is. Similarly, if you think about it to a CSGO type vibe, where the terrorist side would normally pick the bomb up, throw it in a corner somewhere, try and see if we can get a few pickups and then carry the bomb. So Ghouls is just trying to, well, I guess a good headshot there on Fear. There's a good peek there, but let's get taken out. Slung. He's the last standing player here around the site, trying to survive. One health. He's probably being pushed forward. Yeah. Oh, SvG just going for it now. They know. They don't have much time to just make. Oh guys, what do we do? What are we gonna do? They know what they have to do. There's only one real shot here. The smalls just don't seem to be connecting for the teams tonight. But for the players using them. Goes through. Yeah, he's found a good area to cover from. Tap out. Yeah, he's found himself in a really shitty area. He's gonna get taken out, Scooby. However, still on the back end here. Smoke comes out. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, Slung showing us that, yeah, not every player is bad with the small. Not only is he a tank driver, he obviously knows the best way to get rid of tanks. So it's pretty handy with a rocket launcher. Popping smoke everywhere. Jesus, you swear this oak vaped, eh? Goes through, pushes forward, then look for the kill. Viking gets himself a kill on Vault. Gets another kill on Fear. Good work there. Gets himself a multi as they destroy some trees. xTc cleared up the area as the vape fumes disintegrate for now. I'm not sure. Still got one more puff in his vape. Got a grenade on Tap Out. Tap Out's gonna hoy it up there. He's gonna see what he can get. He does see one now. He's gonna get a kill on Cruise. See what the SvG response is. And the same con goes down. xTc walk away handsomely with this win. Keeping it high. Tap Out is going to go down. Ball is rotating around and squad leader. Last chance. That sound means that xTc are going to take it. And there we go. xTc-Legion walking away with, unfortunate for SvG, a pretty dominating 2 maps, flawlessly winning, not losing 1 MCOM from the xTc point of view, but unlucky for SvG. I think xTc just brought a lot more A game than SvG did, unfortunately, but take nothing away from both these teams. Very good players nonetheless, hell of great guys as well to learn a lot from. And yeah, guys, that's me for tonight. Yes, again, this was kind of a short notice thing. So again, obviously there's no overlays and whatnot and all that stuff. Maybe I can try and get something sorted out, you know, in the off times when I'm not obviously asked to do this. But I was asked by Slung and the SvG guys agreed as well. They were all okay with this, so they asked me if I'd stream this game, and I have, and there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Pretty unfortunate for SvG, like I said, and SvG fans out there, slightly more one-sided for xTc, or in an xTc point of view, but nonetheless, game is a game. It still means that SvG will get a lot out of this from a building point of view, and you can only get better from here on in. And yeah, guys, thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you guys have a great night further. Enjoy the remaining hours of Mother's Day if you are at home with your moms, or if they are still there hanging around. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys around. Just keep your eyes out on the Battlefield SA group, or if you are following him on Twitter, just yeah, keep an eye out on my Twitter as well. I will, you know, just bring in the XTC Twitter. XTC now have a nice Twitter page as well, SvG as well. So guys, go out and check them out on Twitter if you can. XTC have an XTC page, but then they also have an XTC BF4 Twitter account, and SvG have their Twitter account, which you can go check everything out. Also for all SvG related stuff, Stang as well, Stang V2, he's also out there. Just check him out, and you guys can and any of the players, if you come across them, yeah, just give them a follow or a like on the Facebook. Look out for their nice montage videos on the Battlefield group, which they spend a lot of time put a lot of effort into those things, you know, just to showcase a little bit of their skill outside of this, you know, from their point of view, and just add some nice music and you know, overlays and transitions and things like that. So yeah, so guys, yes, all the best for the rest of the week. Have a great time. Remember, jam hard, yeah, keep it tight, and yeah, just keep working on that aim, guys. Cheers.